The health and healthcare of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities is generally poor, and health outcomes for that particular population are quite shocking. So we felt that health interventions like the Ask Diary would be important to empowering the individual and their families to demand better healthcare, to take better steps to healthcare decisions that would improve their health in the long term. So as a population, people with intellectual disability would therefore have better outcomes for long-term health. So after the 2 randomised controlled trials, the 2 separate diaries, one for adults and one for adolescents, were then given out to a variety of locations. And one of those locations happened to be a special education unit in a high school in Queensland. And in that unit was a teacher called Alistair Smith, who thought this particular diary, health diary, had great potential for the students whom he taught. He just happened to be, on the side, an app developer. So over the next 12 to 18 months, he turned his energies, free of charge, unpaid, towards developing the health diary into an app, a mobile phone app, that people with intellectual disability could use. The feedback's been really positive. The tool itself has been trialled through 2 randomised controlled trials as a paper copy, the Ask Health Diary initially. And of course, the feedback from those particular randomised controlled trials indicated that yes, it was a very popular tool for empowerment around healthcare decision making. The feedback from the mobile phone app, the Ask Health Diary phone app, has been to date really positive too, that this in modern terms is a great way for the individual to take control of their health and healthcare decisions. Because we'd already run the Ask Health Diary through a number of different trials, the content had been worked over many, many times. By the time it got to the Ask Health phone app, the content was fine, so it was really just the means of delivering, getting the iconography correct and suitable for people with cognitive impairment. And that, of course, required testing. So we did test it. We did 3 specific flight tests of the app itself with people with intellectual disability, their families, medical practitioners, disability support workers and others. And they ironed out everything before it actually went to the commercial stage. There are sections in the app under different icons around information, personal and private information about the person and their history and their medical history as well. There's other sections around giving health tips to the individual with intellectual disability about how to effectively have a good consultation with a medical practitioner to get better health outcomes. There's another section for the doctors and clinical staff themselves on how to communicate more effectively with people with intellectual disability, and some syndrome-specific health condition information for doctors as well. And then there's a really chunky section whereby people can put in their medical consultation dates and details, as well as their medical history around family history of disease, immunisations, etc. We want better informed patients. The clinician wants better informed patients. And better health outcomes come from having an informed patient, working with an informed health practitioner. That the evidence is there that the better informed the patient, the better the outcome for long-term health.